All right, guys. So we had to talk about this. We had to talk about this. Um, I should not have to go over the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that came out in 1937, and this is on Disney Plus right now. It's everywhere, so you guys should be able to watch it. It's a very old movie. Um, Between the singing, the dancing, the evil queen, the seven dwarfs, and Snow White. And what we have is the queen orders um, pretty much her stepdaughter to be taken out so she can become queen. And the woodsman or the huntsman lets her go because he can't get to her. And then that's when she finds the College of the Seven Dwarfs, and then they find her. She becomes, like, I would say, friend slash mother, whatever, and helps take care of them, gets them to be, rather than just, guys that always go out there and make them, does whatever. But again, it was kind of interesting because you never really understood the reason why they kept digging in the mine, other than, of course, finding diamonds and getting rid of the bad ones and, doing their, I ho, and then, we dig, and all these other things. But I remember watching this movie when I was a kid, and I will say this, I think every kid, when you're young and you see this film, the main thing that freaks you out is the transformation of the evil queen into like the old hag. And I remembered I used to be terrified of that when I was a kid. I will admit it. Now it doesn't bother me because, again, it is, I'm older and I've seen things that are way worse than this. But again, 1937, this was a new thing, man. This was way new than what they tried to do, I think, before for Disney for some of their other movies. But this is a timeless classic. It's very based off the Grimm fairy tale that they first did, and then them putting this into an animation. Now, again, there's a lot of comedy in here. I know a lot of people like, Grumpy. They like Dopey. They like all the characters of Seven Dwarfs. I do too. I like the whole thing with Grumpy, how he cannot stand Snow White, and then when she gets poisoned by the apple, he's like the first one to go, okay, we're getting this broad. We are taking this old hag down, because they know it was the evil queen. They know what was going on, and they're just out for revenge. And that was incredible for major character development for Grumpy within this short, of a movie. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes long, if that. And it really showed of what someone can do when they come into your life, and it's a positive rather than a negative. And the reason why I figured it was about time I went ahead and showed my own opinion on this film is because, again, I think anyone like me grew up watching this film, and we remember the comedy, we remember the animation, just the beautiful animation that this movie was at its core. And it was a time to be innocent. It was a time to enjoy movies. It was a time where there wasn't an agenda behind a movie. There was a time when there was nothing in the movie other than enjoying the damn movie. And I'm going to be blunt when I say that, guys. And I'm going to get into more of my thoughts on the trying to figure out how to say it. I don't want to where people are going to be saying one thing or the other about Snow White, because, again, everyone, I think, likes Snow White one way or another, whether it's the characters, whether it's the songs, whether it's the animation, whatever. It is overall a decent movie. You can watch this with anyone. You can watch this with your family. You can watch it with your kids if you have them. You can watch it by yourself. You can watch whatever and just relive the glory days of being a kid and enjoying a good old Disney movie rather than what they're doing now. And the live action is gonna ruin that. The bastardization of this story between Rachel Zegler saying what she's been saying, between, oh, the prince stalks her and, does all this stuff, and how it, affected her so much as a kid, but yet they still wanted to hire her, and then they race swapped her, and how, then she's been putting political stuff in this. All these things, man. And I'm sorry, the best live action Snow White we ever had, and I'm going to say this till my dying day, is Ginnifer Goodwin that played in Once Upon a Time. She was an amazing actress that portrayed this character amazingly, not only strong, but faithful, loyal, a leader, a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a friend. And they portrayed that character very well. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I think that anyone that grew up with this movie like I did, you're gonna feel some kind of way about it, and I think a lot of us will. I will not be watching the live action Snow White. I refuse to watch the live action Snow White. I'm not watching it. I'm not going to support someone that is going to put her ideas and other things into a film that that just don't go along with mine, and at the same time are not is ruining something that has been alive a lot longer than anybody probably on this earth. So that's what I gotta say, guys. What do you think about this film? Is it a good film? Is it a bad film? Is it your favorite film? Is it your least favorite film? What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I wasn't trying to get, political or, say all this and that about the new Snow White. But again, I had to say what was on my mind. I had to. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you as always on the next one.